Welcome to episode 31 of the 2 Minute Warning. Today on the table, the Green Bay Packers. Coming off a big loss to Tampa Bay. I still think this team is good. Jay, do you think they have a chance to go to the Super Bowl?
No. Okay. Chance, yes, depending on the playoffs work out. If they only have to play Seattle or the Buccaneers, they have a good chance, but there's no way if they match up against both, they could go through both of them. They have to hope the Buccaneers and Seattle play each other in the playoffs. They just got destroyed by Tom Brady. It wasn't even Tom Brady, it was that Buccaneers defense.
Yeah.
And you can arguably say Aaron Rodgers is still, he had 2 picks, but you could arguably say he's still better than Aaron Rodgers. He has an MVP season. But now, when they face again in the playoffs, the Buccaneers now just got Antonio Brown. So Aaron Rodgers is going to have to deal with that defense and even a more lethal offense. He's going to have to put up more numbers to match the Buccaneers' offense. I don't think they stand a chance against the Buccaneers off that tough loss. That just changed everything. Can they make a deep playoff run? Of course, they can even make the NFC Championship, but I would not say they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think even regardless of any other teams in the league, I think the Bucs really exposed the Packers having a relatively weak defense. And also the fact that their offense can be shut down by a good defense like Tampa Bay has. To say now is tough because before last week, the Packers were we had such high hopes for them, and they looked like such a good team, and they really are. They're not bad now. They just lost to Tampa Bay. So you can only base so much off of one game.
It is a little critical to say they won't be a Super Bowl team off of one loss for the week before. We would have said they can make it, but
I have a strong belief that Week 5, Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers will be 100% different than divisional round playoff Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's a new man in the playoffs, and his regular season form is good, and his playoff form is even better. So I don't knock him down too far after this loss. I really don't. Especially the way that they've had. Now, last year, their NFC Championship was ugly against San Francisco. They lost by like 30 points. But they've had Seattle's number. I see NFC Championship.
Again, it was the defense that rattled Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, exactly. I see an NFC Championship this year between Green Bay and Seattle, and I honestly see Green Bay winning that game. That's just what I see in my head is an NFC Championship, Green Bay, Seattle. Green Bay comes out on top. It'll be a close game. I honestly still see Green Bay coming out of the NFC and going to the Super Bowl.
And not to counter
And I'd love to see it. I love Aaron Rodgers.
on my argument, I still stand. I don't think they'll make the Super Bowl, but Aaron Rodgers, playoff Rodgers, I 100% agree with that will be different than Week 5 loss Rodgers. And just to begin with, Aaron Rodgers already has a chip on his shoulder with the Packers drafting Jordan Love the first round this year. And in Aaron Rodgers' defense, he's working with not much. He has his star receiver Davante Adams and a great running back Aaron Jones, but the Packers have never surrounded him with great depth. He's always had one guy, such as Jordy Nelson or Davante Adams, but they don't give him much more other than that. They got rid of Jimmy Graham right away. They never give him a great tight end or a safety blanket to pass to. They always just rely on him to get wins, kind of like the Colts did with Andrew Luck. Here's a team of scraps. You do the rest, get us to the playoffs, and then never go deep with it. Aaron Rodgers has actually been able to do better than that, make deep playoff runs. This year, he'll make it, but I think he will get stopped.
Yeah, I think he's due. Now, I don't see the two teams I see coming out of the AFC between Tennessee and Kansas City. I see both of them being able to beat the Green Bay Packers if that's a Super Bowl matchup. But I think Aaron Rodgers is due for an appearance, even due for a win, and I'd love to see him go all the way, and I still think it's very possible.
No, I would say if he does make it, and either the Ravens, Steelers, or Bills, or a crazy wild card team like the Raiders or Colts or Patriots sneak through, I highly doubt they do, but between the Steelers, Ravens, and Bills, I think if they somehow make it to the Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers will scrap them up, get his second ring, and beat them. But between the Chiefs and Titans,
I don't see him topping those teams. I just don't think the Chiefs' defense. The Packers' defense is no match for Derrick Henry or that Chiefs passing game.
Yeah.
So I think again those two teams will beat the Packers if they find their matchup against them in the Super Bowl. But I think they'll put up a good game. I have a lot of hope in these Green Bay Packers still.
Yeah. It all depends how the playoffs work. I don't think they'll get past the Bucs or the Seahawks, but they might take out each other and they only have to play one.
Yep.
We'll see.
Let's do it.
2 minutes.